Hello everybody. It's been a while. A long while. How have you been? How have you been? I have been doing a bit better. Work has been exhausting, but I've been doing a bit better. I did mention late last year that I was going to be taking a break because I was suffering from my very first ever burnout. And so I have been on a break. For those that did not know, that's why I've not made any content in weeks. And the ones I've made have been very sporadic. I am taking a break to help preserve my creative energy and interest because I was facing a creative burnout, a content creator burnout, which is to be expected because I have been very diligent with making videos every week since I started my channel in 2018, in October 2018. Or rather, since I made my first video in October 2018, and I had like prior to last year, January, I think. It was either last year, January, or the January before that. I was very diligent with making 3 videos a week, and then it became 2 videos a week, and then it became 1 video a week, and it became weeks and sometimes months without videos. But consider this a quasi return. I have an unboxing for you, a January unboxing. I know I am unboxing my Fairyloot January box in March, but uh, I needed it. I needed it. For those that do not know, Fairyloot is a YA subscription box that gives you a brand new YA release every month alongside 4 to 5 bookish items to go with it. I've been subscribed to Fairyloot for years. I really love their boxes. This box was sent to me for free by the amazing people at Fairyloot for an honest review. So let's get into it. Here is what the box looks like from the top. Tell me, doesn't that look like Stephen Strange? It looks like Stephen Strange, right? Doctor Strange, doesn't it? Uh, the art, as always, the art on the reverse side of the spoiler card is made by the amazing Art Tarot Jar. I would leave the handles of all the artists I unboxed in this video in the description bar. So you could go check them out on Instagram and see their art and show them some love. First item is this. It says Scythe Enamel Pin. That's a spoiler, but I'm thankful for that. I still haven't read Scythe yet. I think I'm waiting for... I have the first book and I have the third book. And I think it's Thunderhead. Yes, I'm waiting to get myself Thunderhead. Then I can start the trilogy. It's an exclusive pin, exclusive to Fairyloot. It's an enamel pin, and it says "Love remains mortal." You can see the Scythe because the series is the Arc of Scythe series. You all know I collect enamel pins. You can see the banners, so. And these are the 2 that are visible in frame. I have another 2 over on the other side of my bookshelf. I have 1 above this, so I'm going to be putting that, and you can see this ones are full. So I'm moving it to the one on top that is not yet full because that's the only one that is still empty in my collection. Next up is this. It's a metal bookmark, and it's so pretty. I love the blues and the hues of that. Like, that is so stunning. The detailing on that. Wow. It's a mermaid. It's a mermaid and a guy who is blonde. I do not know where this character is from. This just says Aaron. Aaron metal bookmark. When we check the spoiler card, we'll know what book this is from. Next up is this. It's a Trinket dish and it says James Herondale. Cassandra Clare's Last Hour series. I still have not read Chain of Iron because I pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered that book. It arrived a day after it was released, and I still haven't read it because you all know how my reading was last year. I was reading a lot of manga though, so I did do some reading. I just did not do the reading we all are accustomed to. Look at him, he's pretty with the books and the room. This says Monsters of Verity puzzle. Monsters of Verity is Victoria Schwab, right? That's V. Schwab, yes. I have those books. I haven't read them yet. That's this Savage Song and Our Dark Duet, right? It's a duology. And I've heard that it's like some people, it's their absolute favorite the Schwab novel, which is why I'm considering it, because so far books have been kind of like mid-range for me. Like, I do not have the burning absolute adoration and love for her books the way other people do. Although, to be fair, I've not finished reading all her series, right? So that might be the reason why. This is what the art is meant to be, and this is the puzzle pack. So yeah, play with it one of these days. Next item is this. I think it's a tea towel, right? It's a tea towel. It says, "These are the hours of spies and thieves" by Lexi Ryan. I think she wrote this all over Vows because I have not read it. I have not read a lot of books. Ah! And wow. These are the tarot cards for the month. This is the Knight of Pentacles. That's stunning. And this is the Page of Pentacles. That is gorgeous. Next up is the book of the month. I don't know what book is it. What book it is? What book it is? I don't know what book it is. This is the bookmark that is always inspired by the book of the month. Only a Monster Can Kill a Hero by Vanessa Len. Now that cover is stunning. That cover is stunning. It's pretty. But then again, I'm biased because this is like, this is black and blue, and black is my favorite color. So, don't forget the rule: no one can know what we are, what you are. You must never tell anyone about monsters. So I'm guessing this is probably going to be like an urban fantasy story, because it could be. It probably is an urban fantasy, and I'm of course basing this off of the spoiler art because this looked like everyday, casual, our world type of outfit. So there is that. And look at the sprayed edges. Purple. Okay. Now let us see. They're end. Oh my god. They're end pages. Firstly, look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's possible that the Aaron in the metal bookmark is from the book. Here is the end pages. Isn't that pretty? Ah, isn't that pretty? Ah. And of course, it is signed, the Fairyloot exclusive. It's always an exclusive cover. You're always having stenciled edges and sprayed edges and end papers. Like, it is a collector item for the books by Fairyloot. So, and it's always signed by the author. So, and this is our Fairyloot scoop, our fairy scoop, which usually has the author interview, and then there is next month's theme, which is To the Moon and Back. Time for us to read the synopsis. So it says, in every story there is a hero and a monster. It should have been the perfect summer. Sent to stay with her late mother's eccentric family in London, 16-year-old Joan is determined to enjoy herself. She loves her nerdy job at the historic Orland house, and when her super cute co-worker Nick asks her on a date, it feels like everything is falling into place. Then a good Samaritan attempt gone wrong sends Joan spinning through time, and her life quickly begins to unravel. A family aren't just eccentric, they are monsters with terrifying hidden powers. And Nick isn't just a cute boy, he's a legendary monster slayer who will do anything to bring them down. As she battles Nick, Joan is forced to work with the beautiful and ruthless Aaron Oliver. Got it, okay. With heir to a monster family that hates her own, she'll have to embrace her own monstrousness if she is to save herself and her family, because in this story, she is not the hero. I love the layers to that. So we have the all feuding families, enemies who would probably become lovers. You also have the all hero who has to kill the monster, kind of like with Buffy, but in this case it's flipped on its head because the hero, our main protagonist, is the monster, and the guy who wants to kill her is a hero. And there's probably going to be a love triangle. See, this is a love triangle I can get behind, because should she go with the feuding family, only a monster would appreciate the monster within you type storyline, or should she go with the hero who is like, I want to kill you but I love you kind of thing? It's gonna be good. Okay, over to the spoiler card. And I also love the fact that usually the spoiler cards for Fairyloot are in portrait size. This is landscape and it's very new. Is this something that will be is this something that will be moving forward? Like, are we turning our spoiler cards into more horizontal landscape as opposed to a portrait? I guess time will tell. So spoiler cards. James Herondale Trinket dish was designed by RZ at RZ28. Your second collectible trinket dish depicts James Herondale, a beloved character from the last RC's Cassandra Clare. This Olive Vows tea towel, I got it right, was designed by at Stella Bookish Art. She did the typography. The literary tea towel was designed by at Stella Bookish Art and features a beautiful quote from These Olive Vows by Lexi Ryan, our August 2021 book. The Scythe Enamel Pin was designed by at Azura Art and is inspired by the Scythe series by Neil Schusterman. The August Flynn puzzle is designed by at Lizard underscore Zardonics. There's nothing more relaxing than a good audiobook and something to keep your hands busy. I agree. I am currently listening to and about finishing A Master of Jane by P. Jelly Clark. It's our Patreon body read pick for January and February, and it has been phenomenal. That book is phenomenal. If you get the chance, I highly recommend it, especially the audiobook. There's nothing more relaxing than a good audiobook and something to keep your hands busy. May we suggest a puzzle? This features August Flynn from This Savage Song by V.E. Schwab. Tarot cards of the month. This month's collectible tarot cards are the Page and Knight of Pentacles. They are illustrated by at Lizard underscore Zardonics and feature Cassius and Sevro from the Red Rising series by Pierce Brown. That is a series I want to get into, and I only have the first book. I think when I buy the rest of the books in the series, I'll probably get into it. That's what I say about a lot of series, and I still have not read them. So little time, so many books and so many things to watch, so many games to play, so many things to read. Like, wow. Okay, our featured book of the month is Only a Monster by Vanessa Len. It's a YA contemporary fantasy set in London, filled with monsters with hidden powers, monster families with cruel legacies, magical underworlds, and a swoon-worthy romance. Your Fairyloot exclusive edition has an exclusive cover, 2-color stenciled sprayed edges, artwork on the end papers by at RZ28, fall embossing on the hardcover, also by at RZ28, and is signed by the author. Don't forget to read the author letter and check out the character print by at jessicadraw.s on the other side too. Like I said, the Instagram handles of all these artists would be in the description bar. But I am so excited. My favorite item in this box has to be the book. Like, the book is always a given, but this book is extra given. Oh, and I forgot, Aaron Metal Bookmark is designed by at RZ28. Your new metal bookmark features a character from the book awaiting you at the bottom of this box, which, yes, please, thank you. So as I was saying, my second favorite item is actually the metal bookmark, because I do collect bookmarks, and metal bookmarks, I always have a soft spot in my heart for them. So that was my second favorite item. I would say though that is this my absolute favorite box? No, I think Fairyloot has done better boxes, but this is my first box in a while, excluding the gay that we got last month, because that was not even the main book, right? Okay, let me rephrase that. This is the first main book in a while from Fairyloot that I read the synopsis and I was like, I need to read it. I need to read it. So let me know in the description bar, on a scale of 1 to 5, if you had gotten only a monster in your box, how quickly, like on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 4, I will leave it and read something else. 5 4, I need to read it immediately. How quickly would you read this book? Because for me, it is an absolute 5. I gotta say, this month's box has a lot of weight. Like, it's a very weighty box. I don't think I've unboxed a box this heavy since the box that we got the pot, the planting pot, that was Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood inspired. Like, that was a heavy box. So I think that there will be probably some heavy items in this. Maybe a mug. I'm not sure, but let's get into it. And this is what the box looks like from the top, right? I can't remember what this month's February's theme is until I look at the spoiler card. But just as part of my intro, of course, Fairyloot is a YA subscription box. whereby you get a brand new YA release every month along with 4 to 5 bookish items. Now, I have been subscribed to Fairyloot for years, and I really love their products and the quality and the thought and the care that goes behind all the pieces. But I did get this box for free for honest review, and you all know I'm going to be honest about things. So let's get into it. I really like the new style of the landscape spoiler cards. Initially they used to be portrait, but now they're landscape. The first item that I got from the box is this. It's a bookish socks, and they're ankle socks. I only wear ankle socks, and I make sure that all my socks are bookish, because I do believe that bookish socks is technically, you know, like bookish underwear, and it's nice to have something nerdy underneath the clothes. And when you just leave the hem of your jeans or your pants and you flash a little bookish sock, it gives me so much joy. Okay, so which socks is this? Starless Socks, right? So it's Starless Sea Socks. Oh, and this is designed by Adjes Hawk. I don't think Fairyloot has given us, like, they've given us bookish socks recently, but this is the first in, I think, a year and a half that we've gotten a bookish ankle socks, which I absolutely adore. Next item is this, and it says Crescent City Pendant. I love necklaces, y'all. Necklaces make me so happy. I love jewelry. Oh, it's so cute. It just says Crescent City, and it's a crescent moon. I hope I hope the chain is long enough, because I do like my necklaces falling like a bit further down to like the cleavage area. So yeah, this is so pretty. Simple, it's understated, and I think I am going to enjoy wearing this to work on Monday. Next item! It's a tote bag. I don't have actual bags, like handbags. I am a tote bag carrying girl. I think it's very queer to carry tote bags. I don't know, is it just me? Because all the people I know that are queer do really love their tote bags, and I absolutely adore a tote bag, especially a bookish one. You can see the art, right? This is the tote bag. It reminds me of Spin the Dawn. Yes, it reminds me of Spin the Dawn. I think it's just because of the way the art looks. But I don't know. I guess when we check the spoiler card, we'll be able to know. But this is like, it's very roomy inside. It doesn't have a zipper. I don't mind. But it's very roomy, and that's what I want. It's a roomy tote bag. I have a new tote bag, and she's so pretty. This is what was making it so heavy. They are bookends. Look at it. I have not gotten a bookend in a box. Let me see. I think it's been over 2 years. It's been over 2 years. Oh my god! Look at it! This is what made the box. I was like, this box feels so weighty. Well, like, wow. Fairyloot really went all out this month, didn't they? Because just wow. I have new bookends. Oh Lord. Okay. I had to separate them. They're very moon, very celestial, very sky theme. Like, this looks like the sun, and then there are clouds and there's the moon. Like, it's so pretty, and it's silver. Yeah. Yeah. Next we have this piece of art. This gorgeous piece of art. That's a kitsune. That's a kitsune, and I don't know, maybe this is from the book, the pick for the month, because I don't know where this is from. This does not look like Wicked Fox by Kid Chow. And these are the tarot cards. Sorry. These are the tarot cards. They're bookish tarot cards. Fairyloot has been putting a pair in each box for the last 3 years. So I know that this year is the year when we're going to wrap up this collectible, because we have gone through the major and we are in the minor arcana deck, and we're almost done with that. So yes, this is Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles, and I just know that this is going to be from Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I don't know what book this is, but look at it. It's already sprayed. Okay, so look at the stenciled, oh my god, look at the stenciled edges. That's a plan. I am intrigued. But before we get into that, here is the bookmark that is always inspired by the spoiler card art. This is the fairy scoop. The Fairyloot Scoop usually has like interviews with the author, the read along, and then other books that they recommend us getting. And yes, next month's theme is Threads of Fate. I am intrigued. This is each Fairyloot book pick comes with an author's note, and at the back is always the an art from the book itself. So I'm already loving this. And oh my god, oh, the cover is gorgeous. God, cover is gorgeous. So the book pick is Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Su Lin Tan. Oh, and it's matchy. It matches the sprayed edges so well. Like, that's what I mean, the thought level in this. A retelling inspired by the mid-autumn legend. That is so look at that. Look at that. Look at the end papers. Look at the art on the end papers. That is so pretty. That is so soft. Look at that. That is so soft and gorgeous. And there's embossing on the cover. Like, wow. This is such a pretty book. Such a pretty book. Oh my god. Okay, so let's read the synopsis. It says, there are many legends about my mother. Raised on the moon, Singin was unaware she was being hidden from the celestial emperor who exiled her mother for stealing the elixir of immortality. But when her magic flares and Singin's existence is discovered, she's forced to flee her home, leaving her mother behind. Alone, powerless, and afraid, Zingin makes her way to the Celestial Kingdom, a land of wonder and secrets. In disguise, she trains alongside the Emperor's son, mastering archery and magic despite the passion which flames between them. To rescue her mother, Zingin embarks on a quest, confronting legendary creatures and vicious enemies. But when forbidden magic threatens the kingdom, Zingin must challenge the ruthless emperor, leaving her torn between losing all she loves or plunging the realm into chaos. Inspired by the legend of Chang'e, the moon goddess, this captivating debut weaves Chinese mythology into a sweeping adventure of love and family, immortals and magic. I love mythology, especially Chinese mythology. And just the legend of Chang'e, the moon goddess, is just, I love that story. I love that story. I know we are not telling, and it's so pretty. I am really, really, really excited to read this. I am really excited to read this. This is going to be, she's a thick book, but she's going to be worth it. It's going to be absolutely worth it. So we said Starless Sea Socks, designed by Adjes Hawk. These dreamy socks are inspired by the Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern, a book that takes you on a beautiful journey. Then we have the Crescent City necklace that was designed by Team Fairyloot. This dainty Crescent Moon necklace is perfect for fans of the Crescent City series by Sarah J. Maas, and you all know I'm a fan of that series. I really need to get the second book because I know it got released this month. So I am actually very behind. Chop chop. Wicked Fox art print. Oh my god. You know, I said, I was like, because this is not Wicked Fox. It is Wicked Fox. It's just that I was expecting to see the protagonist, who is a girl, and I just guessed it and I got it. Oh my god. So Wicked Fox art prints designed by @Scythe_draws. A stunning art print inspired by a book we featured in a past book, Wicked Fox by Kit Cho, inspired by the Korean legend of the nine-tailed fox. Moon Goddess tote bag is designed by @RosieThorns88. That is totally Rosie's art. This colorful tote bag is perfect for your next trip to the bookstore. The design is inspired by a featured book of the month, which is waiting for you at the bottom of the box. And then we have the celestial bookends that were designed by Adjes Ox. This new metal bookends will bring the moon, sun, and stars to your bookshelves. They really will. Tarot cards of the month. This month's collectible tarot cards are the Queen and King of Pentacles. They are illustrated by @Lizard_Zardonyx and feature Mustang and Darrow from the Red Rising series by Pierce Brown. So I was right. Featured book of the month. Our featured book of the month is Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Su Lin Tan. It's a romantic and sweeping epic fantasy inspired by the legend of Chang'e from Chinese mythology. Your Fairyloot exclusive edition has an exclusive cover, digitally sprayed edges, artwork on the end papers by @Grey Zoo Art, foil embossing on the art cover also by @Grey Zoo Art. is signed by the author. It also comes with a letter from the author featuring character art by @RosieThorns88 on the other side. This is a great box. Fairyloot, this is a fantastic box. Okay, my favorite item. Oh, I am torn because I love, I repeat, tote bags are my kryptonite. I love the socks because I repeat, I collect bookie socks. I love the simplicity of the necklace. The book is a jam and a bop. The did I just say bop? It's not music, but it's music to my ears. The book ends spectacular. I honestly think there is nothing in this box that I can consider my least favorite item. Every single item in this box, spectacular perfection. So yeah, that is the unboxing. Let me know which of these items is your favorite. Let me know if you also collect bookish socks, right? And how much you love, like, do you prefer long socks or ankle socks? Let me know. Drop it down in the comments. I really am curious and I want to know. But yeah, that is this unboxing. I'm getting back into filming, so you all will be seeing, or you will be getting regularly scheduled videos from me from now on. I'm finally out of my creative slump and I'm really eager to start making content again. So thank you for being patient with me and for being understanding of my long break, and I hope you continue watching my content and enjoy the new direction my channel is taking. And yeah, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, turn on all notifications if you haven't done so you don't miss any of my videos, and I will see you next time. Until then, please stay passionate, stay nerdy, stay loving yourself,